What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Card Advantage stream on Tuesday with me, Jacob, and my teammate Steven. Today we're going to be
Yo!
playing Hello, Classic Constructed. ProQuest season is over, so now we're going to be playing some for fun decks, although this Boltyn
Although,
deck did top a ProQuest. If you want to watch our Boltyn deck discussion with Jimmy Lee, Steven's using his deck for today's stream, but I am playing a very untested, unproven, and probably uncompetitive Azalea list. So it should be fun.
oh god. Uh, yeah. I'm probably gonna botch some of my playlines here, and I'm already bringing 64 cards in the deck. There's the third time I said it, but we're gonna have fun.
Yeah. So Fatigue Shot seems like it's probably pretty good against Boltyn because it makes it harder for you to start off your lines with a go again from Boltyn's ability. The
Mm-hmm.
D-Reacts are probably good, like Fate Foreseen, but I don't know if I need all of them with Take Cover. And then that's 6 cards that I'm adding. So just quickly need to check what I want to take out. Probably, let's see.
Yeah, so while you do that, I'll explain a little bit here. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
seems like the only time that we bring in the Sabers is against hard aggro. And Azalea is technically not hard aggro. She's just going to dominate and be a bit disruptive. Still kind of similar to Icelander, except she has more attacks, so our D-Reacts are actually useful here. So I am still bringing Raiden because as the Ranger class, and I think they tend to fumble sometimes and on disruption. So if they do, then maybe we can like try and pull off a big turn. We're not bringing the Stony One Hogs as cool as that is. And we're not bringing in the Eat Pots again, as cool as that is. I think we'll be okay, but we are bringing 64.
Yeah, I decided I'm going to go over 64 as well. I just can't decide what exactly I want to take out, and my sideboard plan for this deck is not very solid at all yet. So we're going to go for it.
Sheesh, a 10.
I lose the
Get to
dice
go.
roll.
Yep, I get to go first, and I get to start charging my soul. Putting a tunic counter, getting an arsenal, just setting up. Unfortunately, Jimmy did not have a super specific sideboard guide, so let's see. So yeah, it seems like we're just charging soul and setting some goodies up. I wish I had a resource sink in hand.
Opponent is
Maybe
getting
these
the
cards are
goodies.
okay. Yeah, I'm getting some good stuff here. We can just Bolt of Courage, charge Bolt of Courage.
Okay. Bolt of
Yep.
Courage blue is being charged. And this is for 3. I can block with 2 attacks for 5.
Nice.
And it will only go up to 4. That's
Correct.
fine. If you want to use an attack react this early. Oh, but this does give you a... No, it's fine, because you would have to use your soul to get the Raiden swing.
True.
So I'm going to keep the 2 better cards in my hand and then block this for 5.
Yep, let's just try to Arsenal here and see what my opponent does.
Draw 2 on the end of your turn. Put my tunic on 1. So...
Interesting. All these cards are good.
When all of the cards are good. It has been too long since I played Azalea, but since we don't have an arsenal, our options are at least limited. We're going to start with activating Great Bow. I will show everybody what this does. Look at the top card. If it's an arrow, I may put it into my deck, my arsenal face up. If not, it just stays there. So I will leave this on top and then load a Hemorrhage Boar, which will unfortunately not get an aim counter. And then
use your aim counter.
Yeah, in order to make the effect at least somewhat threatening, we will throw out a Seek and Destroy and pay 1 to shoot the Hemorrhage Boar. So this is going to be for 8. If it hits, you can't end with an arsenal, basically.
Correct. I don't have... Do I have a particularly strong turn is the question. If I had a blue, maybe. But I also have a turn in which I can just use both of my soul and just have something like kind of interesting. Oh no, wait, I can't. I can't guarantee the use of my soul because of the way you have to block.
Yeah, you have to
Block,
defend
never
on me
mind.
blocking a certain way.
So never mind. I'll just block 9. There's
Sounds
nothing
good.
here.
So even though I'm a little
Unfortunately, giving
below
up a
rate
Boltyn
on
play.
shooting with 3 cards for 8, since my opponent used 3 cards, I guess we trade evenly, kind of.
Yep. And then I get to illuminate for 4. And there goes my cat. Sorry about that, gamers.
Meow. Illuminate
Yeah.
for 4. You have not charged, so you're not going to get +1 if I block with an attack.
Nope.
I don't think it is economical for me to fully cover this. So we're just going to give you 3 so that I can at least use my hand fully.
Nice. Take 1.
Take
I get a soul.
Yeah. So
Prism moment.
Do get a soul prism moment. I'm going to put my tunic on 2. And then I will play a read the glide path from hand. I will opt 1. Let's see. Ooh, if I had a blue in hand, I could Azalea this card in and try to opt into an arrow on top. But my arrow in hand is a 1 cost. So that line doesn't really work that great. I can actually Azalea it in just because New Horizon will open up my arsenal slot. So I think that's probably the correct move. So we're going to activate Azalea. Bottom this. Top card goes in, which is a Foresight.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to pitch to activate Great Bow. Because if I hit an arrow, then I think we're gaming. But if I don't hit an arrow, I can still shoot the 1 from my hand. We do not hit an arrow, so the Heat Seeker from hand goes in. And then we will pay to shoot it. This is for 8. So another 8 damage off 3 cards. But again, we do have another relevant on-hit effect.
Yes.
Since I have an open arsenal, because I have a face up right now, it's pretty good.
My hand's pretty good too, so I think we'll be taking 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
poggers.
6,
so that
7,
turns that
8.
into a 2-card 8 play. And I get to go into my next turn with like a really strong arsenal setup, actually.
Yep. So now I need to think about, do I want to do the aggressive, more damage play, or being a little bit in between and do a little bit of setup? It's always going to start with this. So I got a nice Via the Vanguard turn. But I'm trying to think. Oh, I should put my tunic up. But I'm trying to think if I want to. What I want to charge changes a lot of what I do.
Hello, Martin.
So I could use all the cards. Basically, I'm trying to think if I should save the next Via the Vanguard, or if I should just arsenal it to use it later. Or
I feel like that's one of your most powerful plays. I know when Jimmy was talking about the deck, one of his favorite things to do is Via the Vanguard into Bolting Blade. So I know you already blocked with one of them.
Yes.
But I think saving Via the Vanguards is how you set up like your biggest plays in this deck.
Sounds good. I think I'll do that then. So I will just charge Take Flight. So this is going to be in for 4.
Okay. I am going to be doing, I think, a lot of damage on my turn, so I'm not going to block.
Yep. So we'll give it go again.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with Raiden for 3.
I will not block.
Yep. We'll give it go again.
Take 3.
And then we're just going to hit a Valiant Thrust for 7.
Okay. This is a pretty good turn. What is this? 8 plus 7, 15 damage?
Yes.
4 cards is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. The Raiden is for 4, and the Valiant Thrust is for 8.
Okay, let me take one more on the Raiden. Oh, wow. So it's actually 17 damage.
Yeah, he's kind of good.
That is huge.
So yeah, if I instead charged like the Via the Vanguard, I could have, with my extra resource, I could have thrown the Take Flight as well. So that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, interesting. So you would have gotten
4 more because of yellow.
Yeah, you would have gotten 4 more damage. But it would have used 1 more card, right? So
it would have. Yeah, I would have used 1 more card in my hand. So it was just a nice on rate
Yeah.
effect, I guess.
Yeah, it
So
adds
I
like
think
an
it's
equal
fine.
rate. So yeah, I think saving the V is pretty good actually. Because it's not
Yeah.
like the opportunity cost is like if you were adding like 9 damage that turn for some reason, then probably pretty good to charge it. But
Yeah, if I had Tunic Bolting Blade here, that for sure.
yeah. I think we're taking 8 here.
Sounds good. So
I'm
now we're going
about
back
to
to being a
do
little
so many
defensive.
actions on my turn, probably. So
Yeah.
expect a misplay. But we're gonna start with Foresight, which is like my favorite tech card in Great Bow Azalea. I get to opt 2. I will
Scary.
bottom the Fate Foreseen. I want to try to find an arrow on top, ideally. But I don't think blue hemorrhage bore is good enough. And since I have access to another opt, ooh, I think we're gonna bottom. I think we're gonna risk going really tall here. I'm gonna pay 1 to play Overflex. Using the reload, putting a Foresight from hand into my arsenal, and then play this Foresight as well. I'm gonna opt 2
Oh
more
my
times.
goodness.
So I'll leave the Memorial Ground
Sheesh.
on top, and then the Heat Seeker will be the second one on top. What I can do is load the Heat Seeker, so I can. Unfortunately, it would be the best case scenario if it was a 0-cost arrow, because all I would need is Tunic. I will be ending up pitching a red here, but
Damn.
I can either load the red from hand and dominate the Heat Seeker with Azalea's ability, or load the Heat Seeker from the top and just end with one of these 2 cards in hand. And I think I prefer loading the Heat Seeker because this is already so tall. It's already so tall that it's hard to block. Dominate doesn't matter too much, and it is 1 card better. The question is, do I want to end with which one of these cards in Arsenal? Probably that one. So I'll go ahead and pitch to activate Great Bow. The top card is a Heat Seeker. I will use Tunic to shoot it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 total.
Yep, I think this is a pretty good, but I think I actually have quite a few good follow-up to probably steal the tempo as well and maybe set up for something. So I will be taking this 15.
Okay. So beginning of my end phase, top card goes face up into my arsenal. It is Memorial Ground, and then I will arsenal face down and pass.
I'm basically moving my head around because my cat is in the way. Get over here. You can sit there. Very, very meow of her. So what I'm gonna do is Bolt of Courage, charging this Celestial Cataclysm.
Bolt of Courage, charging a Celestial Cataclysm. We have 2 cards in Soul. On hit, draw. The fact that you went into this turn holding cards in hand with the chance that I could just block with non-attacks means that you probably have an attack reaction to back this up, because it's kind of early to use snaps, but I could be wrong. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't think playing around the attack reaction is very possible. Let's see. Sorry. Technically, I could block with 2 non-attacks for 4, and if your attack reaction is Beacon, I could force you to empty your soul entirely, and then you would not be able to give it go again except for using snaps. If it's a different attack reaction, then it's pretty bad. And like I think the other attack reactions, like if you've charged this turn, give it +3 or +2 or something like that.
Yeah. Oh baby, yeah, baby.
I think it's a little bit too expensive for me to try to play around this, so I need to start figuring out if I have a strong follow-up. And I don't think my follow-up is actually that strong.
Correct.
I guess it's not horrible. What do I have in my graveyard that I could possibly get with my Memorial Ground? A Hemorrhage Boar, not super amazing. I could technically block with a Remorseless to get it into my graveyard. And then Azalea the Remorseless in after casting Memorial Ground. But that's... I think I need to just kind of send the red in the ledger.
Big questions. Just one simple attack can give you.
I know. I think we're gonna give equipment here, and at least because I do want to force the attacker action. It'll just loom for the rest of the game, or not for the rest of the game, but it will loom.
Okay.
So instead, I'm gonna give you 4 and force you to give attacker act if you have it. If you don't, I'll probably not be blocking the rest of the turn anyways.
Okay, Steven, when do I use Weavers and Blitz for Prism? Always.
Dreamweaver?
Yeah. So I do have the yellow attack react for 5 to get it up to 5.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll also give it go again.
I will be taking 1.
Yep. It'll hit and I'll draw a card. So I have an option here. I can go down to 0 soul and get a free Raiden swing.
Free Raiden is pretty poggers, I think.
Should I do you think that from what you learned from talking to Jimmy is to go into 0 soul and then just kind of like wait up and rebuild?
It's a good question. I mean, presumably, I don't know you're sitting on a V of the Vanguard and Arsenal, but V will let you charge Soul at like an okay rate if you need to in the future. Unless you're talking about using V like on this turn. But I think it's okay to go to 0 Soul if you're sitting on a V for a future turn. I could be wrong though.
Alright, I'll save the Soul. Here's a CNC.
Oh no. Oh no, that's disgusting. And the saddest thing is CNC is affected by the attack action buff. Like
correct
thing. Oh, that's so strong.
I wish I could have like if you pumped this, I could have if this hit somehow and was pumped, I could have saved the courage of Blade Hold and then just gotten you there.
Yeah, you could have courageous steel-handed the CNC, which is disgusting. Yeah. So I'm pretty glad.
But this had to hit. This had to hit with a buff by itself.
Yeah.
So wave in the mirror, like wave of reality. Yeah. Oh wait, sorry. Wave. Oh, Weaver. Sorry, wave of reality always. Weavers, never. Dreamweavers is like. Dreamweavers is whatever. Like. I don't know. I'm kind of off Dreamweavers. I like Wave of Reality a lot. And Ironhide is goated. I misrepresented the Weavers and the Wave. They're very similar names.
Okay. If I were to block this, I would need to block 6 plus my Hornet Sting. And then technically on my turn, I can send 5 damage that you have to block. But you have so much equipment.
Yeah. Alternatively, any consideration to... Actually, go ahead. Let's see what your mind
I was going to say, alternatively, I could just cast this Memorial Ground.
Yeah.
And put a drill shot on top. And then at least I can load the drill shot with Great Bow. That's not an attack you have to respect. But yeah, I think this is pretty bad either way. Blocking this out fully is a little bit rough. I'm kind of punished by not having a blue in hand right now. I do feel like saving my equipment.
Yeah, the gamers in the chat. Good. Thank you, everybody. Those are all my locals, basically. So I appreciate everybody coming around.
What's up, Seattle peeps? I think we're gonna just cast this. Put a drill shot on top. And then let you kill my red in the ledger.
Nice.
Take 6.
Nice.
Go ahead. That's pretty disgusting, I will have to say. I'll put Tunic on 1. Not no removes Tunic.
Yeah, I think I'm setting up for a bigger turn.
I'm going to take aim.
Boltyn's ability is only really good.
Reload is pretty strong here with the 0 cost
later in the game. So
we're gonna take aim, reloading, activate Azalea, put this down here. Let me make sure. Yeah, that is correct. This gets an aim counter from the top, and dominate. So this is 4. This is 7 dominate with piercing.
Yeah, so there's no.
I put a -1 counter.
Yeah, there's no easy way to me to block this. I'm gonna be card inefficient, like kinda no matter what. Unfortunately, um, I could block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I'm not getting any of my defense reactions, which is very sad. I could also, could I do a big? If I block with one card, could I do a big V turn? Is the question. Or if I block with no cards. If I block with no cards, charge 1. Or oh, this would have been. Oh my gosh! If I got a blue, I would have got a great Via the Vanguard turn with Tunic. Oh damn! I'm sorry about my phone here. Let me see if I can mute these notifications. I'm using my phone to read the chat for all of you gamers. There it is. Let me press that done there. So I'm seeing the lines that I could have gotten if I keep different cards in hand. So it's gonna be a little annoying. I think you're gonna basically pierce here. If I do a small 3 attack via the Vanguard turn that includes Raiden, that doesn't seem bad either, and that does use like all the cards in my hand. It is a little annoying that I'm gonna keep a card behind. This one is a bit of a, it's a bit of a must block, so actually it's not that bad. So I can go
Oh no.
V.
Opponent has another CNC.
And I can use my snaps. There's actually probably a good snaps turn. So I can probably go this, 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 and this and have a good V turn. Yeah, let's try and take 7.
Okay. I do want to say, I was doing the math. I think if you're going to take 7, unless you really value saving the equipment,
right.
taking 7 and me putting the counter here is 9 value. But if you just block with this, it goes to 8. So then you're taking like 6, and I can only put a counter here or here, and that's only worth 1 if I do that. So that's 7 value. So if you want to save the extra breakpoint, that's one thing. But on pure mathematics, I think blocking here with Brave Forge Bracers is a little better.
You know, I'll trust. I did not do the math. I'll trust you and gain 2 health.
Yeah. So now I get to only take out basically 1 life from your equipment instead of an entire 2 on the Brave Forge.
This is still. Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
because this isn't a blade break. I do think I choose the Brave Forge Bracers here because. Oh no, I don't think it actually matters. Let's put it on Crown of Providence.
Sure.
I was gonna say 2 breakpoints for 1 is worse than 1 breakpoint for 2, but I don't think it really matters that much.
I can also do these 2 breakpoints.
Or 2 breakpoints for 1 might actually be better, is what I meant to say. But
so let's try that. It also like changes. It helps me out a lot depending on what you do. So let's be charging Express Lightning.
Okay. You're going to have all of your stuff is pumped this turn. There's not really any reason for me to block this early, so I will say no blocks. Take 4.
Here we go again. There we'll go Engulfing for 4.
Okay. On hit goes to Soul.
Yep.
I don't have very much opt here. I can technically stop the engulfing.
20 for 1.
I want to pretend that I didn't hear you say you have like an on hit that matters to me. I do think CSC. I can probably not block this though. Going to Soul is good, but like there's plenty of other stuff I'd rather block. So we'll not block and go to take 4.
Yep. Give it go again. Goes to Soul. It's a Bolted Courage for 3.
Oh, you probably want to Raiden first.
Really?
Oh no. Yeah, because
I want the card draw.
The card draw is still threatening with snaps, technically.
I guess you're right. So I'll ready for 4.
Yeah, because right now I don't know what the last card in your hand is.
Sure.
My follow-up is not
doing...
very good because all of my buffs are expensive.
Yeah, I wonder if I should have taken the more damage instead of the on-hit effect, but I could have like played it. I could have charged this and kept the express lightning for 5 instead. So that was a bit of a
interesting.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna take this.
Well, let me give it go again.
I'm like trying to figure out if without the bias I would have blocked it, but
yeah,
I can't figure it out.
So interesting here. If I'd done the math, I would have seen like I would have. This could have been an express lightning for 5.
Instead of Bolt of Courage for 2.
For 3, but
for 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I can block the Bolt of Courage.
Interestingly enough as well, if I do... What is the math here? If I charge these 2 cards, and Engulfing comes in for 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it more damage? If I charge 2 cards? I think it was 5.
Well, if you have 3 attacks and your last attack is coming for 3, it evens itself out.
No.
Right.
Oh yeah, because it's this.
You
This
have
is
an attack
after
after the
3.
V, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I did. It just went into soul. It was my engulfing, so it was like this. So yeah, it evens itself out. This would have given +3. I see. It does even itself out.
Yeah.
I gotta understand. Okay.
I have some... Yeah, my turn's going to be a little bit rough. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come back from this much damage taken. But you are empty on soul now. Maybe... Maybe we're just supposed to try to live one more turn. I want to save the Deadeye, but I don't really have a super guaranteed way of actually triggering that effect because I don't have enough pitch cards and opt on my turn.
Right.
So we're just going to send a Foresight from hand and then a Remorseless pitching 2 yellows. I mean, technically I can play out the Read the Glide Path and pitch the Foresight for my arrow, and the better case scenario is like if I see an arrow on top that's like better dominated, but it's down by 1 damage. I think I'd rather just take this. Oh no. No, now that I think about it, this is better because I can Arsenal the Foresight and pitch my other card. So we're gonna opt 1. It's 1 less damage, but that's fine. We'll leave that on top. It's 1 less damage, but I do end with a Foresight in Arsenal. Which is better than ending with a headshot in Arsenal.
Okay, so this hurts a little. Again, no D-react scene. 5, 6, 7.
D-react. I saw 1 D-react on my side, but I bottomed it, which was probably a little bit too greedy considering you destroyed me the turn after that.
I'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I promise not to play too many cards. You're dead if you take
7 actions next turn.
So true.
Well, Arsenal pass. I also have Hornet Sting, by the way, which could actually deal 1 damage to you, which is cool.
What's the play here? There's like... I could just get you, or...
Dang, now I know you have a D-react, or an attack react. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You always have to play around it. Or just do the safe play?
Luckily, you don't have a huge soul for Beacon, but you do have... So far, I've seen Yellow Courageous, and I think everyone runs Red Courageous. So I do have to care about those.
Basically, I have to just figure out what's better. No, I'll do the safe play. Take flight. Charging
Boltyn
with
go against pretty good here.
other courageous.
Charging with the red courageous, pitching a yellow courageous. Oh, that's actually funny. So if I block this for 4 without an attack, technically I cannot die. It has built-in go again, so Raiden is for sure coming in after this at least. Blocking for 4 without pumping it does require me blocking with a bunch of buffs, which is not ideal. But I think it might be necessary. I think I'm going to be forced to block with my stuff no matter what on my turn. So, oh, did you take your 1 damage from Remorseless, by the way?
No.
So I might as well block early, I guess. Block 4 here. The problem with all my non-attacks is they all block 2. So bad.
Yep. So it's like your attacks that also block 2 thanks to Boltyn's ability.
Exactly. The only difference is
take another damage.
Don't turn on your
Don't turn me on. Thank you.
Boltyn, when he sees opponent blocking with attack action card.
Yeah, turn me on. The Rizzler. Anyway, Raiden for 4.
Oh, and you're coming in with another Raiden for 4 after this, huh?
Yep.
That's bad news for me. I think I'm going to have a non-turn then. Let's see. If I block this for 1 with Hornet Sting, and then I go to 1, I will need to block the next thing with... You also take a damage from...
I took it from playing the Lumina. I only played 2 things, and I was at 7.
Oh, so
I don't take a damage from...
You don't take damage from your weapon. That's pretty sad for me.
I'm Azalea moment. I wish my cards were better.
My last 2 cards in hand are attacks.
Nice.
We're gonna block with this and go to 1.
Okay, that does allow me, kind of interestingly.
I do not deal damage to you. That's quite sad. Oh yes,
so you activate Brave Forge
Bracers.
I don't know if you want to block a little differently.
It's so expensive for me to block this. I would need to.
You'd have to give like a 3 block and this and Tunic, or 3 block plus New Horizons, and then you don't let me trigger Bracers to reverse 1 damage.
Plus New Horizon also just kills my. It kills my arsenal. Maybe the answer. Let's go by 3. Maybe the answer is that I die no matter what. I don't die, but like I don't have a turn.
Yep.
I think this is probably the answer.
Yeah, so blocking 5 like this. That's fine. I'll give it a go again.
And then, yeah, 4. The top we already know is not this. So this dies.
Raiden moment.
Well, that doesn't actually change. That doesn't actually close the chain. It just remakes.
Yes.
Another one for 4. I can't even fully block this.
Unless you give New Horizons.
Yeah, I think we just save the New Horizons.
That's a 1 block.
I know. So it would go to 5. I would be blocking 2, and then I would go to 1. Like.
Wait, no, what? Yes, it would go to 5. Yeah, you take 3. Yep.
This would put me to 1. The New Horizon, I guess, keeps me out of yellow Courageous Steel hand range. Although you just pitched 1. The other one is there's only 1 yellow.
I have nothing in hand, but yeah.
I know. I'm talking about like for future turns.
Sure.
I think we probably just go to 1 here and force.
And then Lumina trigger.
Yeah. You're
there it is. A red Courageous into my. And I gain a life.
Another red Courageous. Nice.
Yes. Because of the Lumina trigger, top card on my deck.
Yeah.
So get a soul, gain a life.
All right, we pass on my turn.
Yeah. This is pretty good. I think you're dead.
Oh wait, I think the Hornets thing. This is supposed to go to the bottom, right? Yeah, this was supposed to go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Just sad because it's a 3 block non-attack that I would like to have in my hand.
Yeah, you're hella dead. Here's Take Flight. Charging the sink below.
Charging the sink below. All right. Here you go.
Because it's going in for 3 breakpoint.
You can block 3 with the non-attack here.
Yep. Raiden for 3.
Raiden for 3. I can block with non-attacks again.
What is this? Raiden's good. Raiden Dustbane is good. Take Flight is good. 3. This
Jimmy's
is
been
3,
telling us
6.
all along. Wait till I load up Icelander, and I'm just
13.
Can't play
So it's
that.
13. We have the Icelander game plan. Or I mean, at least Jimmy does.
Yeah.
And that's 7. Boom.
GG.
I had to give it go again, of course.
One issue with my deck is when I go
7,
over
8,
64,
10,
I don't have
12,
enough blues.
13.
So we need to cut a couple cards here.
That was 13 off 4 cards. 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 6. Yeah, that's fine. The Via the Vanguard turns are really the big ones.
I think I might actually cut these Seek Horizons because those are for like when I'm trying to
Pog.
Seek Horizon's very good against Dromai and like aggro decks. But that's a 2-block attack action, and that's horrible versus Boltyn. I don't want to have 2-block attack actions in my deck.
They're only 2 blocks if I charge.
Which is most turns.
Yeah, well. Yeah, making all your 3 blocks into 2 blocks on top of all non-attacks being 2 blocks, kind of bad, huh?
So this seems good. We go down to 61. We take out 3 reds.
Play Library of Solana.
Maybe I'm supposed to play this matchup a little slower. I took a really aggressive line bottoming the Fate First Scene to get like card advantage, and you beat me after you let me hit with 2 Heat Seekers, which is insane.
Yep.
So maybe I'm supposed to be a little bit slower.
Pretty strong. The day is passing by and my face is getting dark.
Is anybody in the chat playing a off-meta hero or practicing a hero in the off-season between now and Outsiders? I'm going to be playing Azalea. I always say this, that I'm going to try to learn Kano, but I don't know if it's going to happen. It'd be cool if I did learn Kano.
Tough one, dude. Kano's Kano's difficult. And I'm kind of
Prism Blitz Gaming.
Yeah, Prism Blitz Gaming, of course. Trying to take on my mantle. But I'm kind of like down on trying any of the heroes I get support. I don't know if that's correct. I think you still want to learn the general game plan play lines. But like, yeah, I'm planning on taking Azalea to the Calling, Sink, or Swim. Well, that's good. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Trying to practice Azalea, but Death Dealer build. That's also great. Death Dealer build is very good. I know Levi has been a really good player for that kind of stuff, and there's a bunch of stream games that you can definitely check out.
Levi top 32'd the Calling Indie with Azalea, which is pretty sick.
It is sick. But like I know that there's going to be new Ranger tools, so I'm a little down on trying anything there, and I am a Ranger enjoyer. Probably going to be playing Riptide. Same with Assassin. I'm not really looking to build any Arachne or anything because we're going to get new tools. And Ninja, well, I was never a Ninja player. Sag.
I get to go
so
first.
You go. At some point, I want to try CC Kano. Yeah, everybody says that.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's not like an off-meta deck, just playing a deck that you haven't played before in the off-season is pretty good.
I should play Bravo.
Learn.
I've never played
Everyone
Bravo.
should play Bravo. No, I'm just kidding.
Unless
not everyone has not everyone has fun playing Bravo. He's so different from other heroes. You do like one thing a turn, and it's like just very face.
Dory is also something I've never played. I actually haven't played a lot of the heroes. I'm probably at 50% heroes. I tried all the Uprising heroes. That's crazy. I played all the Uprising heroes. And I do like them.
We'll stay on top.
Tried Arachne.
We load.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind. Not to distract you or anything, but I'm just like having an anecdotal moment in my head here. I'm really behind on Arc and Welcome to Wrath heroes. Tiger Katsu is live? What the heck are you talking about? What kind of Tiger Katsu are you building?
The Meow Meow Katsu?
Yeah, Meow Meow Katsu. Tiger Katsu, so it's with a C. Any lock against Dromai with Azalea, or is it essentially an auto lock? It's a hard matchup from what I've heard from
Levi. A hard matchup.
But you can definitely get the rolls in the right place and just dominate back to back to back.
Yeah,
And
I put
to win
this
that
Hornets thing on the thing. Not many people know this, but this kills an ally. I killed a Vincerikai before with this, and it was like the coolest feeling, especially with Memorial Ground being an instant. You play a Memorial Ground and you top an arrow, and you have one more chance to end their chain early, which is very good.
Hilarious.
I'm not saying this like fixes the matchup or anything, but it is very nice. I beat a drone.
That is actually super nice
on Talishar in the casual queue. So clearly that means that it's a pretty 50-50 matchup. Okay, so we activated the Great Bow. We saw a Deadeye on top. I'm currently
How'd
determining...
you get this face up?
What do you mean? I put it with Great Bow. I loaded it from hands.
And what are you looking on top for again?
When I activated... I just skipped. I was just recapping. I started my turn by activating this, seeing this on top, and then loading from hand.
Got it. Sorry, gamer.
I actually do want to keep the red in the ledger instead of the Heat Seeker, though. I think I'm going to bottom the Heat Seeker just so that I can have this Deadeye in Arsenal for next turn. Sure. And then I'm going to Arsenal pass. Sure. Keep a blue in hand, which is Poggers.
This is a really weird hand.
Although maybe if I was a super smart gamer, Deadeye would be a good card for me to draw into my hand instead of my Arsenal because it blocks so well versus Boltyn. But it's early enough that maybe I can be aggressive.
I probably want to set up some soul. But I probably want to keep a card. Yeah, this setup some soul just deals a little bit of damage. It's not going to deal a bunch of damage, but it's going to deal damage. So we're going to take Flight, Charge, Bolt to Courage, and then we're going to pick up our Tunic.
Okay. Built-in, go again. 2 damage. You're going to get a free Raiden swing off of this, of which I can block with my Knock the Death Whistle. Although Knock the Death Whistle does allow me to guarantee an aim counter with Deadeye.
Every matchup is winnable if you're just better. Straight up.
So true. Hello, Joshua. I think we're not blocking this, and we will take 2.
Yep, and then I'll swing in for 3. A little inefficient, but we're in the prep stage. We're in phase 1.
Phase 1.
Prepare the end game, or the big turns.
Knock the Death Whistle opens up so many lines with this hero because I can decide whether I want to like put the arrow on top for Great Bow and stay even, or put the arrow on top and put it in Arsenal with Azalea, which puts me down by a card, but it forces it to be dominated. And dominate on an effect like Deadeye is super strong. So I think we're going to actually go for the dominate line with Knock the Death Whistle here.
No.
And that does require me to... I actually can just end with this card. So we're not going to block. We can
Look at my 3-card 5.
3-card 5. Nice. I'm about to use a lot of cards. I don't know how much damage we're going to do, though. Tunic to 2.
Ah, damn. These are not the order of the cards I want to see.
We're going to cast Knock the Death Whistle. I think probably we're getting a red in the ledger. But Fatigue Shot is an idea that we could go for. The good thing about getting red in the ledger early is that it makes all of our Memorial Grounds able to target red in the ledger very early as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We are going to activate Azalea. Top card goes in. Also, very poggers on turns like this. We get a free Great Bow activation. Just to see what's on top. If it's an arrow, we can load it because we have an open arsenal. Ooh, nice. So we do get a free arrow from that. And then...
Both have aim counters, by the way.
Yes. Good point. We're going to send a take aim and then pay 1 to shoot the red in the ledger.
Yep. This hurts.
Yeah, so actually the fact that we get a free peek off of Great Bow makes up for the fact that we went down by a card on Knock the Death Whistle. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 11 with the red in ledger and the Deadeye effect, and it is dominated.
Yep. Is it 11?
Yes.
Right. Block 3, take 8.
Okay. I have to flex for this stream really quick. It's dominated.
It's dominate. Oh, you have the dominate token?
Nice. The metal dominate token.
Do you have the aim counters too, right?
Yes. I have the aim counter.
You have 1 aim counter? Oops.
I have 1. And then the other side says 2 on it in case we can ever get 2. Okay, so you took 8, and then you're showing me your hand here over here on the left. I don't know what your arsenal is, but if it's a charge card, then Valiant Thrust is infinitely better than Courageous. Alternatively, I could just take the blue. Wait, no, this is oh no, you have 2 red Valiant Thrusts here.
These are all the red.
Oh, do we take the Courageous here? I think we take the.
I am trying to channel my energy.
I think we take the Valiant Thrust, and it is a discard. Yes. Yeah. Yep. And then we arsenal this. So this was 11 damage, and I think I used 4 cards to deal 11, but since I took 1 card out of your hand, it's more like I used 3 cards to deal 11.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna attack with 4 here.
And I end with the same amount of cards in arsenal as I started with.
This hand's really bad, and I don't have a charge card in arsenal, so that I can play easily, and then keep I could have I still made you make the decision. I could have just blocked with the Valiant Thrust and see if you picked to let me keep the Lumina Ascension.
Yeah,
and that would have been really good for me, but I don't think I
ever let you keep the Lumina there.
Yeah, I think you don't ever let me to keep the Lumina. So maybe I should let you have the choice, just to see if you make a mistake. But whatever.
If you know you're losing it anyways. Yeah, that's a very minimal upside play. It's identical. It's literally identical because I'm always killing the V or the Lumina. But maybe your opponent lets you keep it.
Maybe.
I cannot use all my cards. So we're going to go ahead and give you this.
Nice.
You didn't charge, so I can just take 1.
Yep. Go ahead.
Tunic to 3. I have no pumps, which is quite bad. I cannot bottom my headshot because my extra arsenal will go away. So we're going to go ahead and bottom face down.
That is hilarious.
Card. Maybe we find a pump. And
ouch.
That's a very good pump to find too. We'll go ahead and play this. We get to opt 1. Blue. By the way, headshots bonus is not turned on right now because it's until end of turn, but it does have aim counter. I'm gonna bottom the blue hemorrhage boar, and then I'm going to pitch to activate Great Bow.
Correct. How does Jimmy on with the team for a video game? Enjoyed it. Yes, we will pass along the message. Jimmy is really cool.
Jimmy is going to be a professional boxer. So he's been pretty busy with that, but he definitely has time to win gold foils these days.
Yep.
We miss our top deck with Great Bow, but we will load from hand. And then there's not much difference on which one of these we shoot, except I think keeping Headshot in the deck is better than keeping Drill Shot in the deck. So and the aim counter on Drill Shot isn't relevant, but it is irrelevant on hit. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, there is no aim counter on Drill Shot.
We're gonna put this to 9 with Seek and Destroy, just so that I can put some pressure on you needing to block me.
Yep. That's really good because I was planning on doing a cycle in which I set up some of my cards. And now I can't really do that.
This isn't super disciplined because ending with a buff in Arsenal gives me insurance against next turn drawing a bunch of more arrows again, and I can at least buff one. But
I wish it would have come in for 6, but yeah. Seems bad.
This does not have dominate or go again or an aim counter.
Yeah. So since I'm not gonna end with, basically I'm not gonna use my arsenal. So I can do the same mathematical play of blocking with Brage for Bracers.
This doesn't have piercing, so that's even more advantageous if you're not going to cover it.
Did it have piercing last time?
It did, yeah. And the math still works. If it has piercing, it's still beneficial to block with a battle worn equipment, because killing a battle worn counter is 2, and blocking with piercing is only worth 1. Yep.
So 2 pieces of soul. So I only really need 1 card, and 1 other card, like, almost doesn't matter.
Dang, Joshua bullied Jimmy into switching from Vi back to Boltyn. I guess we have you to thank for him winning the gold foil. The way he talks about Boltyn, you can just tell, like, he really loves this hero and, like, knows the ins and outs. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not priced into using my snap super early. Could just block like that and just go this into this, into that, into that, into that. I think it's just better that way. And it uses less soul. There's still like a decent turn. Yeah, I'll block 2. And I'll take, how much is this? 4, 5, 7,
9.
8, 9.
Yeah, so you're going to take 7. And I will put the counter on...
Don't touch that one.
Okay. I think we put
black
the counter
dice
on
for
Providence
counters.
again.
Yeah, sure.
And then... Actually, I think it's correct to put it on bracers, because this means if you ever want to block with... If you ever need to block a breakpoint with equipment, you only have bad choices.
Yes.
As opposed to in the future, if you only need to block 1 with equipment, you have to use Tunic. But if I left your bracers with 1, it would have been much easier. So I think this is actually better.
So I'm gonna start it off with a take flight, charging Bolt of Courage.
No blocks.
Sure.
Take 2.
So I'm gonna go take flight red for 4.
Another going again.
Yeah, I think this is just more damage. But I didn't do the quick. It was just the quick math, so I'm not 100%.
I think we're gonna do a blind Azalea on our turn.
Yo.
And hope to hit. If we hit an arrow, we're gaming. If we hit a pump, as long as the pump costs 0, we're gaming, because we have a reload effect in hand. And we have such a big... We have a very tall turn. And we have a Tunic counter up. So I think we're going to take this opening and take more damage.
Sure. Rating for 3?
Yeah, we take 3.
Well, I'll have to give it go again. And then Express Lightning for 4. So I have none flow.
Yeah, taking 4.
Yep. So I could have... So it was at 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or I could have used my Tunic to play via the Vanguard. Charge the take flight. That'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have had to charge the engulfing light as well. And then I've been like 5, 15. It would be 15. But then I'd have like no soul. And this was instead...
There might be a world where you're supposed to end with one of those take flights in Arsenal and use your Tunic. And, oh. Forgot my own effect. Literally, it's on the card preview right now, too.
Yeah.
I'm silly.
So, let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I did 2 less damage just to keep a card in soul.
Seems fine.
That's interesting.
Okay, Blind Azalea misses do not end our turn, but they do cause us to have to pitch an extra card, like Eye of Ophidia or Fate Foreseen. But the risk, I think, is fine here. We do have a lot of misses right now with D-Reacts and stuff. Okay, we do not miss. That's good. We get an aim counter and dominate. We are going very tall.
Ouch.
We're gonna play Release the Tension. Unfortunately, I have to play all of these because we don't have
Yo,
a
where are my
way
D-reacts?
to end with a face-up card to double Arsenal, and then we're gonna use Tunic for Fatigue Shot.
Oof.
It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dominate.
Yep, take 11.
Fatigue Shot effects. And then we will Arsenal pass.
Ouch. I'm just gonna Express Lightning for 2. Charge.
Express Lightning for 2. It is charged. Technically, blocking with attack lets you turn a charge card into a Raiden Swing for 3.
Yeah, I don't know the breakpoints of how much soul I should have going into specific kind of situations, but Jimmy is happiest on Boltyn. Confirmed.
So if I block with an attack, I end up taking 3. If I don't block with an attack, well, I would take. Well, if I block with a 3-block attack, I would take none, but I would give you the chance to turn your soul card into a Raiden Swing.
Oh, I see.
I
guess.
And I would end up taking 3. But if I don't block, I only take 2, and I have a chance to end with too many cards in hand. But I have a pretty good turn, so I think I'm not going to block.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little scary.
Okay, Tunic to 1.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
I think we start with Read the Glide Path.
This is very unfortunate for me.
Interesting. We're going to leave this on top, and we're going to activate Azalea. Whoops. We're going to bottom a card. Red and Ledger goes in with Dominate and an aim counter.
Damn, it's pretty good.
There's a chance I'm supposed to be greedy and actually bottom that and blind Azalea because I have Eye of Ophidia in hand, and a buff is way more value this turn. And I have no buffs right now. So I do get to, honestly, like, actually for realsies, sandbagging the Eye of Ophidia in hand now that I made this bad decision might be.
Sean's calling you out.
I see that I'm getting called out for not I know I'm supposed to use Eye of Ophidia to get an extra arsenal here, but like ending with 2 hemorrhage boards in arsenal isn't that great. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to dig a little bit deeper and look for buffs. You top deck arsenal. Yeah, I mean that's what I did 2 turns ago. All right. Alternatively, I could actually pitch into. Can I afford this? Pay 2 for Perch Grapplers, shoot Red in the Ledger, pay 1 to load Hemorrhage Bore, and then shoot Hemorrhage Bore. No, it's...
Isn't an arrow in hand worth 2 wild? Isn't an arrow in the bush worth in the hand? I don't know where I was going with that. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and activate this.
Yeah, you got bullied into it. Good job.
I got bullied for sure. We'll leave these guys on top.
Wow.
No. We'll bottom one of them. We can save it for late game and leave the other one on top.
Sure.
And then we get to face up this, and then we'll shoot this.
So I'm not really going to be having a.
This is 7 turn. Dominate with the Red and Ledger effect.
We're not really going to be having a good turn no matter what. Because the Red and the Ledger is pretty stonkage here.
Stonkage.
So I'm trying to think if I. No, it's not good. I could use a soul. No, I can't use a soul. I can't use snaps. Well, if I do that, and do that, it's not really like threatening much from you, but I'm not being very threatening overall right now, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll have to take 1. We got Soul Shield, hooray!
Oh yeah, it saved a little bit here, but
yeah.
Wait, you can technically cover it if you want to block with any.
I know, but like, I still need to. I still only have 3. You know, Boltyn charging takes a card from hand already, so on 2 cards, I can't really. can't really do much.
Fair.
So I'm just gonna Bolt of Courage Charge. So now I have a massive soul. So now if I get like
now
a
your
good
Celestials
lineup,
are turned on.
don't like where you don't have like much going on your end. Unfortunately, that hand had the Bolting Blade that I just pitched. So it would have been really nice to like try and go like maybe snap it, raid in, and then Bolting Blade for 7.
Mm-hmm.
But this
You
this would have thrown a
charge
card
this, right?
draw. I did charge, yeah.
Okay.
But it's base 2, so very unfortunate there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to reactions and Fate for Scene.
Pog.
Point the tip. What do we want to do with you? Let's see. So if I Azalea the point the tip in, we can actually make the hemorrhage board that's face up in our arsenal have an aim counter, which is
cool. No.
So we might as well just do that. We're gonna leave the point the tip on top.
Sounds like I'm using my Crown of Providence.
Yeah, Tunic to 2.
Yeah. I'm pretty behind here. I didn't get any good via Vanguard turns.
We're gonna blind Azalea, the face down card. Not blind,
Isn't
actually. We know what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you literally saw your fate. You foresaw your fate.
I foresaw my fate for sure on that one. I think also we cast the point the tip, and then we activate Great Bow. If we hit an arrow, we cast our buff. If we don't hit an arrow, we just arsenal our buff, because this is a good buff to start our next turn. Our current turn is already pretty good. So we're going to do this. Put an aim counter on Hemorrhage.
True.
Pitch a yellow Deadeye to activate Great Bow.
Bruh.
Do not hit an arrow. That's fine. We will load the drill shot from hand, just so that we can end with a face-up arsenal. And we will shoot the Hemorrhage board. This does not have Dominate, but it is 8 with the Arsenal Destruction effect.
So true. So true.
So true.
So we can use the Crown just to get an Arsenal out of there. But then what am I doing for my turn is the question. Am I able to threaten a bunch of damage? Because unfortunately it is via the Vanguard of Arsenal, so I would have loved to save it. And like I would have loved to save this whole hand for you to not have like a if this were a raw hemorrhage board, I think I would have taken it. And done like tried to do a big turn. Whoops. I would have definitely taken it. But unfortunately now I can't save it.
Azalea be do having them hit effects though.
So now we just I'm gonna have such a huge soul. Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess.
You have snaps up, so you should be able to use a good amount of your cards in hand.
Yeah, I actually do have like also Soul Shield.
Oh,
so
nice.
I think I'm gonna try and keep my via the I need to have kind of a big turn. So even though I block like this,
one thing Jimmy said is that Boltyn can really come back, and using via the Vanguard turns is one of the main ways you do that. So like the patience is potentially going to pay off.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and do that. So now we do get to send a big swing too, which gets to use this massive soul. So I'm gonna 7. 1, 2, 3. I don't need these extra soul cards anyway. Via the Vanguard will kind of add more soul. Plus, I still have snaps, so we'll see.
We are pogging because we have a Tunic counter turn, and Azalea on Tunic counter turns is very nice. And I can also go in and Fate for Scene. I think, although there could be a reason to just save the Fate for Scene in Arsenal for next turn, because my current turn is going to be pretty good. Because I already have an opt. I have 3 0 costs. And then I end with... You did not charge, right?
No, I didn't charge.
Okay, so blocking with Fatigue Shot is free. I'm actually going to be patient and save the Fate for Scene.
Okay.
So that's what's happening here.
You gotta take 4.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, rate him for 0.
Okay. Take 0.
Almost got
Rippling
him.
in my mind through the things that could potentially catch me out and can't find any.
Yeah.
All right. Tunic to 3. We're gonna cast Read the Glide Path.
Okay.
It is
what we want to see
something that we can leave on top.
Is not a big arrow, por favor.
It's going to be a big arrow, but the effect is also going to be relevant, but it's going to be relevant if you're setting up. If you're not setting up, then you might have an opening here. This is 4 with piercing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, that's lethal.
So you have to give it. It's exactsies. You have to give at least one card because of piercing. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. No, that's actually.
You still have 4-card hands and tunic up.
Yeah. So I haven't done the math of how much this will do with my Via the Vanguard that I'm about to pull off here.
Probably a lot.
It's not even that good because this is so sad. So maybe I block with it because it doesn't actually give me. So I have Lumina Ascension, but I don't have my Arenia's Prayer. So it's closes the combat chain for the Via the Vanguard.
Do it on the.
So it could save me 3 health now, or if I hit twice.
You're probably still doing a lot of damage on your turn.
So okay, right. So let's do the count here. So V, charge a card, on attack, Raiden is 4. I'm just gonna do the math out loud anyway. It doesn't matter. 4, 5, 4, or I could do 4, 5, 4, 4. You have so much stuff available to you.
I do have a lot of equipment.
Yeah. And this isn't even dominated. I could also just. What else can I do? I'm just really behind, unfortunately.
You could do like a middling V turn and end with the Lumina in Arsenal.
I could also do that.
But you do get very close to lethal if you don't block much of this, because it's a big damage.
With 13, I can also block 9, send a 0 for 4, and then maybe try again next turn. It's still like really behind. Like you're not priced to block with anything.
Yeah.
I could also just block 9, send 0 for 4. I wonder what the best thing here is. I can't see myself winning no matter what, unfortunately. So, I'm trying to think. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Go down to 9.
What's your last card?
It's an Illuminate.
Illuminate?
So like I say, I can send a 0 for 4.
Can you block 6, V charging Illuminate, and Lumina, and just try to get your life total back and hope that I have a brick?
I think if I'm hoping that you have a brick, I'd rather, instead of trying to gain 2 life of 9, you know?
You'd rather just block 9. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Let's try the defensive line, I guess.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, but this is a seek and destroy effect. Also.
So I have to do it anyway.
You have to.
I'm kind of.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of priced into doing a Lumina play anyway. So now again the question is, do I either deal, since it's not lethal, I'd rather save my life like this instead of trying to have extra cards in my soul. So I'll block 6.
But there's life gain to be had off of Lumina as well.
Yeah, but there's 2 life gain to be had off of Lumina. So there's
true.
Yes. This represents 4 damage and possibly 2 life gain. So that's a 6 if I use it value. But my health is so low that maybe and you could block both of the Raiden swings, and then it's only a 0 value. But I guess if you block it, that's good, because that means you have a middling turn. So I guess maybe this is the play. And just have a Lumina turn. Okay, let's try it.
Okay. Yeah, both of us are not Boltyn experts, so.
No, yeah.
All right.
This is tough.
This is 13. You're blocking 3. You're going to go to
10.
10. I will put the minus 1 counter on Tunic.
Yeah. So that's what's scary here. But I guess if you're blocking, I guess. If not, then I don't know. Anyway, Tunic.
And I still have my Tunic up, which is a Poggers.
Tunic V, charging, take flight.
Okay. This is for 4.
Yes.
Gonna go to reactions and Fate Foreseen.
I'll give it a go again.
I think I want to leave this on top in case I don't have to use. No, this is pretty good. I can do some like very funny, risky plays on my turn by keeping this on top. It's maybe not a good idea though. We'll see.
Illuminate for 5.
Illuminate for 5.
For now, I'm like happy about this. If the more you block, the less likely I am to die.
Yeah, for sure.
But
we're gonna take 5 here.
Well, no, I'm giving it a go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And then we're closing the combat chain because we don't have the Arena's Prayer. I'm gonna Lumina Ascension and Raiden for 4.
Raiden for 4. If I block with the Fate Foreseen,
no,
I see the same. I kind of forced myself into not blocking with that Fate Foreseen by keeping the card on top. If I wanted to block with a Fate Foreseen, I would have bottomed that card and looked for an arrow.
True.
So we're taking 4.
Let's get go again.
A little bit silly of me to do.
Gain alive 4.
Yeah, there's a kind of a non-negligible chance that I like brick really bad on my turn if I don't see arrows on top of my deck. But I'm about to opt 2, and technically I have a lot of digging that can be done.
Hilarious.
Let's see. Alternatively, I can use the reload on Overflex to load a card from hand. I'll have 2 floating. I bottom that off of Azalea, and then I pay 1 to opt 2. If I miss arrows, then I'm much worse in that case. So I think I'm forcing myself. I think we block 2 and just can sit and just like pretty much lock you out of the game after this.
Take 2? Yeah. Get a soul. That's a beacon.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Okay, so we're gonna activate Azalea. Foresight goes in. We pitch this because Headshot will deal more damage if I am forced to use it and I don't find good stuff. We're going to pay 1 to cast this, opt 2. Yeah, we are potentially...
Let's go!
We are going to potentially miss an arrow. So we're going to bottom both of these. If we don't hit an arrow off the top...
that's fine. It's so you got it.
We don't hit an arrow off the top, so we have to load the blue headshot from hand.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Right now, it's only going to be for 7. I could make it for 11 if I use my last card in hand. I can't believe I did this to myself. Like, the writing was on the wall that this was going to happen, and I talked so much about it, and then it happened. So at least I'm glad that I didn't do the other play where I would have been...
You just got the win, right? If you just dug for the arrow.
Yeah, you're probably right. If I just dominated. Let's see. Right now it's for 7, and I'm only ripping 1 card. I think ripping 2 cards is important here. So I'm gonna pay 1 to Overflex and pay 1 to Headshot. Yeah, so 4, 8. This is for 11. You have to give 2 cards no matter what, basically.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And even then, I have Hornet Sting up, which means that you have to even think about that.
Yep. So if I just give
blue headshot,
it's 11.
Goated, though. I'm glad I saved.
No, I have to.
Not
is it 11? If I give 6, I'm dead. I don't know what your math is.
Oh, right. I forgot the tunic has a counter on it.
Yeah.
Bad.
9. So I have to take 2.
Okay. That was funny. What I just did to myself.
You're good, I think.
Most likely.
Eliminate for 4.
On hit, go to soul. Your soul is already very large.
Yep. I need my last soul shield and maybe some of those sink belows. I think my last soul shield will be very important. Yeah, your call. You can give me the New Horizons now, I think.
That's true. I can do that, actually.
Just gonna look at my hand to see what I'm gonna do.
I think we can do this and give the Hornet Sting and let you hit. I think that's fine. So we're gonna
What do you got on top?
Yeah, what do we got? It is an arrow.
Ouch.
Poggers. We take one. Best case scenario, I think we win.
Yeah.
It's gonna be for 8 dominate. So take aim will reload something. Azalea will make this for dominate, and then we shoot it for 8.
Boo, you got it.
GG.
You almost played yourself.
We had enough blues on most of our turns that game.
Yeah, I'm not seeing my... maybe it's just the 64 card annoyance, but yeah, I'm not seeing my defense reactions, which is really sad. So I kind of want to find something to trim, but I can't think of... Like I said, I can't think of anything.
Always expect the brick. Ranger hands are real. Yeah, that's fair. But I don't want to.
You know what I didn't care about that game? My attack reactions. I kind of want to like...
That's true. Maybe if you take out the yellow ones.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
You have a little bit more consistency. Because you add in the CNCs.
Yep, I did add the CNCs.
I did play that. To my defense, I played that turn in such a way knowing that if I bricked, I at least had the headshot. If I blocked with the Fate Foreseen there, and went for the full requiring myself to find an arrow off the top, then I'm in much bigger trouble.
Yes.
So that's fine. You get to go first this time.
Yes. So we get to charge our soul, maybe put it via the Vanguard. And maybe have a via the Vanguard turn. Okay. Let's go with Engulfing Light. Charging Bolt of Courage.
Engulfing Light on hit goes to soul. We're going to... We can technically block with Deadeye and still have a turn because we have a 0 cost in hand.
No. I hate when my opponent has a turn.
So true. I don't know why I put my tunic counter on way ahead of time.
Oh, I don't have counters here either.
Alternatively, if we keep the Deadeye, we could block with 2 non-attacks. But then our turn's really bad if we draw into 2 more arrows. I think we're fine to block with the Deadeye here, to be honest.
Okay. Go ahead.
Tunic to 1. Maybe I'm supposed to keep it because I can just arsenal it and then the turn becomes way better. Let's see. Take aim is going to reload a Foresight into arsenal.
Damn, is Lumina Ascension really a 0 for 5? That's so crazy.
Lumina's kind of poggers. We're going to play the Foresight and opt 2.
Thinking about the value of Lumina Ascension is like, damn.
We are pogging. I'm going to leave the release on top and then the fatigue shot definitely on top. We're going to pay 1 to load the fatigue. Gets an aim counter. Technically, I could have loaded and dominated, but I'd rather just save the card here.
Sure.
Shoot the fatigue shot. 4, 5.
How much is this?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Off 3 cards. Seems good.
That's annoying. That's an annoying number. So
isn't it great when you have a blue in your hand with all of these 1-cost buffs? I think I probably am still a little bit too light on blues, considering I play more 1-cost buffs than most Azalea Death Dealer decks do.
Yeah, we're gonna... Preventing the hit effect almost doesn't matter. I'm trying to use actual probable breakpoint. We're just gonna have big turns. So we have Soul Shield and Sync.
Oh,
so
nice.
we take 1, unfortunately, but it's like doesn't matter too much, but still a little annoying.
We Arsenal pass.
Illuminate for 2.
Illuminate for 2. Let's see. Is there a reason to block this?
Rangers break 1 per game. You always did well, Jake. Rangers break once per game. I don't know about that. If you have enough to opt, but they gave us so much opt
I think
throughout
it's.
the
I think that
years.
is more true for Lexi, because Azalea
Yes.
bricks you can dig like 3 cards deeper sometimes to get yourself out
Yep.
of a brick, but Lexi cannot always do that.
Nope. She does play 3 of a kind, but it's a great effect.
If I block this, would you use your soul to get a raid-in swing?
No, what? I can't. That's not how that works.
Oh, because you didn't charge.
Nope.
Big facts.
I didn't charge.
Did
Like,
not charge.
so like both of my raid and swing
We're gonna do
and this
this.
are off. No, my soul.
I think we start our turn with
Go
a
ahead.
blind Azalea here. It's kind of
What the
free.
heck is this hand?
We hit a point the tip.
What the heck is this hand?
Fine. I'm gonna pitch a blue, activate Great Bow. We don't hit an arrow on top, but we have a Remorseless in hand for the backup. Do I need to point the tip the Remorseless? Is that relevant?
What the heck do I do
want
here?
To save it? I think I might want to save this point the tip, to be honest. I think saving the point the tip is more relevant than saving release the tension. So we're gonna release and pay one.
Remorseless.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is 8. It does not have the
special effect.
Oh
Yep.
wait,
It was foot face up, right?
It was from my hand, yeah. I
Okay.
forgot the Remorseless is not an aim counter thing. Like it
Yep.
still works from hand as well. So it does have the effect.
And
on hit, of course.
Very interesting. So I have 2 soul, 1 soul. And then we do this. And then we go. Okay, I gotta look up a card, I guess.
Opponent has
It's
beacon
probably
of victory.
Yeah. Writes down beacon of victory.
If anybody didn't know, you actually can do that. While you're looking this up, I'm going to talk to chat. You're allowed to call a judge and ask for card text during the event. Like if you're playing against a Dorinthia and you saw them pitch a card that you're not familiar with or something, later in the game you want to play around it, you can ask a judge what that card does and they will show you the exact card. You have to ask for it like exactly by name. You can't be like, what's this one card, and try to like get extra information. But that is a good thing for you guys to know if you're ever playing against heroes you're not familiar with, but you think they might have a certain card in their hand. You said you took 8?
Yes.
Okay, this guy's going to be active.
Okay. Check to 3. Let's go with Bolt of Courage, charging a really cool card.
Oh, nice. All right, we might get destroyed this game.
So I'll take 1 here.
And this is a good effect.
So I will put this here. Put this here. Put this here. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing the necklace.
Sick.
So this is coming in for 2.
2. Yeah. So I don't know if there's a way for me to play around attack reactions here, other than, like I said in the last one, I just have to force you to play the attack reaction here instead of later.
Right.
So I'm probably going to go ahead and do that by blocking 2 with a non-attack.
Sure. So let's go ahead and bacon.
Yeah, I suppose I could block 3 and like force you to use snaps and banish 2 cards instead of 1, which is like something
what am I
funny.
Getting?
But
so what does beacon say? I've never used this card. Banish X can't be 0. Card. If you charge turns, read for an action card with cost X or less, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle it. So
you can get Lumina
put it into your
and
hand.
play at an instant speed.
Yeah.
And
then I don't have to use soul.
To banish. Yeah.
So I'm thinking. Yeah, pretty good. So I'm thinking, what if I banish my second card? What does that do?
Doesn't Lumina cost 0?
I don't think. Well, how much does?
Damn,
Boltyn Blade.
If you already have Lumina and you're trying to play V or something.
Yeah, let me search my deck to learn about it, and then I'll let you know if I have to banish.
That's fine.
Ooh, Valiant Thrust. That's a good card. That's a nice
Well,
one.
you're
for
also
7.
drawing off of this, by the way.
Ooh, that's very good. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but if I get
I'm getting machine gun
anything,
this turn for sure.
if I get anything, I can Tunic Boltyn Blade. If I get a 0, I can just play it.
This is a big turn.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big turn. So I'm just trying to think. If
you're gonna leak a lot from Remorseless at least.
Yes, I am gonna leak a lot from Remorseless, I will admit. I think it's gonna be Valiant Thrust. And I hope to draw 0.
Interesting.
The reason is because I have Luminescence in hand already.
That checks out.
Okay.
Wait. Can you get a second Lumina?
Is that worth it?
It lets you.
Like,
so the Valiant Thrust is worth 7.
What's the
second
mathematical...
Lumina is worth. The second. Oh, I guess.
What's the mathematical like juice for the amount of Luminas playing versus how much they give? Like, if I play 2 Luminas, that is.
Lumina's a 0 cost, right?
Yes, there's 0 cost. So that's 5, 10, 15 for 2 Luminas. So it only really gives me, instead of doing 4, 8. So it is giving 7 as well.
Are you counting the life gain?
No, I'm not counting the life gain.
Is the life gain also relevant?
All right. Sounds like Lumina. What about 3 Luminas? Is that pretty good?
Nani?
If I search the third, actually, do I have it? I do have it. So what if I get the third Lumina? Is 3 Luminas pretty good?
Is 3 Luminas good? I think it might be good because now your soul's gonna be so big,
and it doesn't matter.
You're gonna have Celestials. You're gonna have life gain. I mean, you're gonna be having no more Luminas in the deck, but like, it seems like it might be good. I don't know.
Again, mathematically, instead of doing 5, 10, 15, I'm doing 6, 12, 18, 24. I gotta do the higher.
Like, I think because of Big Number, we should do this one.
Yeah, but if you let them hit a lot, I am losing a lot of. You know what I mean? That also hurts a little.
Yeah, but then I also let them hit a lot, and you have so much life that having less cards means you don't have.
If I get almost anything off the draw from this, so I'm getting Lumina.
That makes sense to me, to be honest. You don't even have to. Yeah, we take 1.
And let's draw this card.
Yeah. Maybe we can check after the stream, like the exact math on all the different plays, but it would for sure take way too long to figure out if there's a better play than this.
I'll play 3 Luminas. So I'm playing them as instant speed, so I didn't even have to use a soul for my
3 action points.
So I do have 3 action points. I'm a homie with 3 action points. So let's rate and
you're gonna swing 4 times, right?
Yes. So rate and swing for 6.
Bruh.
I don't even need to keep the combat chain open. Do this.
True. All of these Luminas deal 1 damage to you from Remorseless, right?
1, 2, 3. Fine, I'll get the life gain back and it'll.
Yeah. This is so funny. I think we take 6.
Yep, and let's do first Lumina trigger, second Lumina trigger, third Lumina trigger.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3. Rating for 6.
Quick, I'm going to switch to Sabers.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even be able to afford it because you don't have the Courage of Blade.
Switch to Sabers and equip a Courage of Blade hold.
Yeah. I can only block 1 single one of these swings, so I'm pretty sure I just wait until the end. Take 6.
Yep.
This turn's disgusting.
1, 2, 3. So I gain 3 more life.
Every single one of your Celestials is a 0 for 7 now, unless you charge them. But
and
you have
then,
2 more swings, right?
No. Oh yeah, I do have 2 more swings. So this last action point, I do have to use a soul.
Yeah, you have to use your.
Which doesn't matter.
It does not matter at all. Take 6.
Oh, let me give it go again. And then 1, 2. I saw 1 V and I haven't seen.
Oh, there's a Valiant Thrust.
Yeah, but that's blue. Oh, that's a red. Actually, I've hit 2 red values. Actually, I don't know. And then last swing for 6.
So I have to block this for. This is like literally the last one, right? I think it's probably
unless I give it go again. I do have a card in hand. Unless I give it go again and like hit you.
You do have a card in hand, bro. If you you can't CNC because you only have 1 floating resource. Oh, you could have Brave Forged for this one
for 1 damage.
It uses your tunic counter.
You know what?
I don't know if it makes sense.
You know what? That's worth it. That's worth it. Let's do rating for 7.
That's really annoying because it's much harder for me to block that now. It requires 2 equipment pieces.
Yeah.
So I'm not blocking it then. Take 7. Wow, this is horrible.
Do I want to send this? No, I do not want to send it. So let's just do.
Dang, imagine beacon for 9.
So I gained.
Maybe I'm supposed to block it just to make your beacon stonks a little bit less scary.
So I did. No, it doesn't matter. This card didn't do anything. It just gave me an extra. So if you ever wanted to block, I think you should block the swings here. So I did 24 damage and gained 3, 6, 9, 12 life.
Yeah, if I wanted to block, you're for sure right. I needed to actually block the second to last one when I knew you weren't going. You could potentially bracers.
You know what? All right. And you know what? I didn't banish off of that. A single celestial cataclysm.
Or a single.
I did banish 2 Vs. No, I banished,
you banished 2 Vs. Oh, okay. But you also didn't banish any beacons.
Yeah, unfortunately, banished.
You used 1 beacon, but you didn't banish any, which means that like one day I'm gonna get nuked by that, and there's probably no way I can get back into the game. Anyways, let's do our silly little arrows. Let's do our silly little arrows, guys. We opt. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit and bottom that, I guess.
Yeah.
And then pitch to activate bow with Eye of Ophidia, opting 2. Bottoming both of them, and then look at the top for the bow. It is not an arrow. That's so cringe. We load the hemorrhage bore from hand. So I have 2 floating. I think I might as well point the tip.
Sure.
So the hemorrhage bore is like maybe does something, and then shoot the hemorrhage bore.
No, now I just use my counter prop.
Oh, true.
And giving my full grip.
3, 6.
It doesn't matter. I don't know if you
9.
keep it, but
that probably doesn't really matter. We're gonna die like ASAP.
Ideally,
ideally, I would have saw an arrow off the top of my eye.
True. What am I taking?
9 minus 2, 7.
Is that all you got?
I get wrecked, Arsenal. See ya.
Kind of have to pitch awkwardly because I bottomed a charge card that was a 0 for charge, so I do want to like threaten as much as possible.
I'm gonna ask Jimmy if he grabs the third Lumina there as well. I feel like for sure the answer has to be yes. That puts you at such an advantageous position.
Yep. So I have to pitch this commanding card, which doesn't matter too much. Take flight for 2, charging this courageous steel hand. Natty go again is
no blocks.
Chilling. Then we go.
Your soul has more cards than your graveyard and banish.
Nice. Raiden for 3.
Buggers. No blocks.
Give it go again. Celestial for 7.
Nice. Let me at least check Beacon. Does Beacon require it to be like a warrior card or whatever? Like, which attacks do I actually have to care about Beacon for?
No, everything. It says any action.
Target attack gains plus X. Yep, checks out.
Yeah, it's only I can do it with however much soul, but I need to charge to search a card.
Okay. We are going to
32.
Go to reactions and well, I want to cast my Deadeye.
I think I'm out of these though. No, I have one left.
Requires me to hit an arrow off the top. So we're gonna block 3 and then Fate for Scene.
Sure.
We're gonna bottom this.
What is it? Her spirit inside me. Oh,
Pog. Gonna activate Great Bow. We finally hit an arrow off the top. I only lost this game because of how unlucky I was with arrows, right, guys? Right? Right, everybody?
does it have a name counter?
It does have a name counter.
Damn it, dude.
But it's only 5.
Ah, man.
Dang it, guys. Dang it. Yeah, 5. And, yeah.
Dang it. I guess.
Jeez.
There's
no way that the Arsenal is that relevant for you winning when I'm at 9.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right that I didn't need to do that. But I wanted to play it. Because I could have just like not
just
blocked
nuke me.
and played Beacon and nuke you.
Yeah.
But
well, now
I
I know
want
you
to play
have...
my Arsenal.
Wait, wow, you're being so... Wow, you're just going to charge the Beacon in my face? Dang.
Yeah.
What does this tell me that you have a Beacon in Arsenal? You're just playing ultimate mind games with me?
No, I'm being really dumb. Because the math is so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean. I could have just literally nuked you for Beacon for... How much for 9?
Let's see. We block 7 and then send the fatigue shot off tunic counter and pass.
Block for 7? Oh, like this. And
you did charge, so like this goes to... Hold on. Oh, I don't know why we... This is just 4 right now?
It is just 4 right now.
If you do have Beacon, then I die in most scenarios.
I can just do a bunch and then get my another Celestial Cataclysm.
Oh, and you have a Raiden swing after this, huh?
Yeah. Like I probably can't lose with this line anyway, but actually it's probably better to just take it.
I'm gonna do this and see what's on top. It's gonna be a pump because I drew so many arrows this turn.
You take 1 anyway?
Yeah, I do take 1 here. Hey, read the glide path is on top, and it will be going to the bottom promptly.
Yep. Raiden for 3.
Raiden for 3. I think we're going to be blind Azalea-ing on our turn.
See, this is a good... Yeah, the value is so good in this rate.
I do not block.
Wait, no, I used that card to charge. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you take 3? I'm supposed to give it a go again.
Yeah.
It's Boltyn Blade for 7.
Seems good.
Yeah, but I just probably Beacon nuke you, but...
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But that's fine. Technically, I can give tunic counter and like live on 1, which is funny.
This is valid. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Off of 4 cards. You know, 2 less value than what you need, but that's fine.
These both count as 2 blocks, so I'm going to save the red in the ledger instead. Here's 4. It's for 7, right? I'm taking 4.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, we're not going to play any games.
Blind Azalea moment. Oh, that means you just drew your last Beacon, huh? Drilled shot dominated. Poggers. Doesn't really matter.
It's a blue one.
I needed it to be a pump. I'll activate Great Bow. Let's see. Remorseless gets loaded. But technically, no.
No, you just load the...
You have to load the red in the ledger because it's the only way that I can technically... This, I think, is better. This requires a card. The Remorseless doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Opponent holding in excitement to Beacon nuke me. Express Lightning.
He knows. He knows.
I'm gonna go to
I drew it again. I drew it again.
No, before it resolves, I get a favor scene.
True.
GG. Maybe we can play super fast one more. It's kind of a complex.
Kind of a complex, especially we both have so many moving pieces.
Yeah, we do.
I was gonna say we play a Blitz game, but
yeah, we can play a Blitz game.
yay,
We love not Levia this time though, because I still don't know how to play that hero.
I could play it.
Fabrary Blitz lists.
I love Blitz.
Kano, right? No, just kidding.
Kano. Oh, you really want to?
People be putting their win percent in their public deck name. I see someone says Royal Briar 78% wins on 0702.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Royal Briar. Wow. That's good. Let's do a nice by the numbers. Very simple.
You know what? I'll take this person's Royal Briar deck if it has 78% win rate. If I lose with it, then that advertising.
Then you lower the win rate.
Well, it doesn't count. Win rate doesn't matter because of TTS.
Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'd like to load this deck list. Hello?
As per tradition, me and Steven don't have enough time left for CC, so we'll play one game of Blitz before the end of the stream. But for anybody that doesn't care to stay around for Blitz, that's fine. Thanks for hanging out while we played CC. I personally am going to be continuing to mess with Azalea. I like the hero a lot, and I think she's going to be gaming when Outsiders comes out. Oh, you need to reload it a couple times because the images are not loading.
They're not?
Yeah, that's why they do that floating thing. They're up now. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're always here on Tuesdays at 7:30. Sometimes it's just Steven when I'm not feeling too good, but I feel good today, so I join.
So true.
But yeah, we're gamers. Thanks for watching. I'm sure all of you guys are also gamers. And enjoy this little slice of Blitz, the format that I don't know how to play.
I'm gonna go back to the idea of the Briar gameplay where you bring Zephyr Needle into this matchup because if they block with a card, you're winning. But
so true.
To break Zephyr Needle, you're winning, but that might not be correct.
Oh,
and then let's
roll.
And let's see if the person that goes second wins. Damn.
I think I choose second, I guess.
Yep.
Blitz moments.
Blitz moment. Let's see here. Well, making really easy blocking decisions for you. So Kodaki. Or one.
In order to not risk you not letting me filter, I'm going to be blocking early here.
Zephyr Needle for 3.
Wait, so even right off the bat, I can break this, and it's turn 0.
I mean, if you have a defense reaction.
Oh, I have to block with greater.
Yeah, with greater. Not equal. That's why. That's the thing.
I think maybe I'm supposed to. Let me just double check if this is a.
So like your non-attacks that block 3 that pump to 4 do break it, but if you're blocking with that kind of stuff, I don't care.
So true.
Then I'm going to.
Royal Bravo is better than Royal Briar. I don't know about that.
I think it's just pass.
I'll draw 2.
Yep.
Wow.
Hand's kind of.
My hand's kind of also.
Very interesting. Then.
I'm gonna make her. Am I supposed to pop gold very aggressively? I mean,
don't you have cash in? No, that's for cash in, right?
I know, but like my hand sucks. Oh, I have also 20 less life technically here.
I don't know. I don't think it's correct, but
okay, maybe since you're Ira, maybe you can't deal my entire life total like in one turn.
Exactly.
So
you can take it a bit slow.
We'll take it a bit slow. We'll make a rune chance. My aim counter sadly will not be being used this game.
Yeah. So sad.
1 floating. And then I'm going to. Oh, you have Shuko. That's spicy.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just. I like blocking.
I'll send the red snatch.
I'll take the arcane. I'll block for 3, and I'll react.
Okay.
Ooh.
Blue flick flag.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm on the old schools.
Been a minute since I
Kodachi?
have blue flick flag was played against me. Kodachi. Oh, this card is still legal in Blitz. That's epic.
Oh, he has Thunder Run.
Okay, we take 1.
Yeah, it's not very good if I Command and Conquer though. For 7.
Yeah, you're right. 7?
Yeah, Ira moment. It's the old Ira adage.
We don't even have an embodiment, which is
Nope.
sad. There's a chance that I'm supposed to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It would take
You not having a headpiece, very nice here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Very nice. When your opponent doesn't know the format moment.
Oh wait, I thought my Scar for Scar would turn on. Fudge.
Oh my god.
Okay, Lightning Surge for go again.
Go again. Any reacts?
No.
Bonk.
Oh man, that's gonna give you so much value. Here's the Scar for Scar. No going.
Depends.
Again.
I could block.
Not knowing the format means that I'm just not supposed to be blocking, right?
Yeah. If I block, I could block the whole thing, get some nice health buffer, and then or my blue or my block 5 can be an attack for instead of blocking 5. That is the question. I'll take the 4 though. I like sending 4 instead of blocking.
Cool beans. We get an Earth embodiment.
Yes.
Our first one.
Yep. And again, if you block my Zephyr Needle, we're chilling.
Okay.
So this for 1
deals 1 to me.
Zephyr Needle for 3.
This deals 3 to me.
Oh my god. How would you feel?
Not another CNC, please.
No. About a double strike for 1.
Grasp.
Razor.
Yikes. Take 3.
Yep, draw a card of mask.
Yeah.
Double strike for 2 because of Shuko.
Take 2.
And then damn, you're holding a lot of cards.
It's true, I am. Holding many cards.
Many cards. I think it's just going to be
my blocking may have paid off. Because now I'm going to have a big turn.
Yeah, I can't do you 10 off of all this. What if I got... No, if I got enough blue, that would have been good. Yeah, I think I just Scar for 4.
Yeah, we take 4.
Oof. We're blocking. Hopefully we get another Flick Flag and get some value there.
Okay, we're going to start with a good old Gorganian Tome. Draw 1.
I said hopefully we get another. I did not specify that I wanted to draw Flick and a combo card. Unfortunately, I do Flick Flag.
Misplay. We're going to cash in. Draw 2.
Embodiment.
Lightning embodiment.
All right. We're blocking.
And then Plunder Run.
That's not good.
From Arsenal.
That's not good.
With the go again, we're going to send... I think we send Coax.
Coax, you say?
7, go again, draw a card on hit, plus its own on hits.
Ooh. I really wish I had a combo card here.
Maybe I think I'm actually not supposed to. I think I'm supposed to send a different card first. I'm supposed to send this, so I'm not stacking my effects too much. because the Quicken token
Fuse?
on the Cokes is actually relevant. No fuse, no.
Ooh.
So this is still go again, but it does not only one on hit, which is the draw.
I think I can't realistically. Like, you have to have another buff into snaps into Rosetta. That's the thing.
That'd be crazy.
So if I and I can't really block anything because I drew a bunch of block twos. So I think it's always gonna go through. I think the draw is always gonna go through. So if I think that the draw is always gonna go through, I think I have to take this initial 7.
Shout out to Ethnic Smoke for casting the calling. Very epic.
Hey yo! Skill issue? Damn. So, yeah, and if you have like 2 other buffs into the thing, like it's still going to be a lot of damage no matter what.
Yeah, because then I make another lightning embodiment, right?
No, what the hell are you talking about?
I wish.
It's mostly about the Quicken token from Cokes is going to be very painful.
How's come on OG Briar they limited lightning embodiments, but they didn't limit earth embodiments?
True. Initially.
Oh, they did put the eroded version into TCG.
Here?
That's cool. Yeah.
Let me take 7.
Okay, opponent takes 7. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yep.
Off of Plundy.
I
Wow, I'm gaming, dude. That's gaming.
No.
That's gaming.
No.
I drew Scar while I'm still lower than you.
Okay. Oh, that's.
It's not. I mean, that's not that crazy
fine.
from your perspective, but like for me,
I'll
gaming because of it.
Take 4.
Okay. I think we Nimblism the Cokes to make it a little more likely for us to hit. For 7.
Yep. Thunkin here, Thunkin. How do I win this game? There's only. I think I'm gonna
pretty
have to get
hard to win from here.
I should be. I just can't give you the damage anyway. So.
Yeah, Joshua, I heard Michael Hamilton would win even if his deck was a ham sandwich. So even if they banned like all the Icelander cards, if his ham sandwich was named Icelander, he'd still be racking up living legend points for it. So
see 7.
I don't think there's much we can do about that. 7 is being blocked here. You said, did you need to change something?
No, just thought about. I didn't. Could I have done anything different? I think I. Knowing. Let's see what you do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna snap it, of course.
Right.
I can either Runechant Rosetta, which would actually not even. Oh wait, you have no. No, we're fine. We're gonna send 5 go again, and we can Rosetta off of Aether Ironweave.
Never mind, you have the nuts.
Yeah, okay. I have the nuts.
I was expecting just Rosetta. I think Runechant Rosetta was really bad, but
yeah, Runechant Rosetta still puts you to 1.
Yes.
And you would come into my turn you'd go against me at 2 cards, but then all I have to do is save a single blue to Runechant Rosetta you again.
Correct.
But yeah, I don't know what else you could have done this turn because I for sure get my draw.
I really needed a combo card. I think if I got a combo card, I would have at least gotten a little bit of value off of this Flick Flack.
Oh, I see.
So now I just can't win.
Although the card I drew was Scar for Scar, so maybe if you blocked the first one, and then the Cokes is what hit. Oh no, but then the Cokes I would have created a Quicken off of Cokes anyways. So
exactly.
Yeah, so it actually doesn't change anything.
If you have a Quicken off of Cokes, you get to draw a card off East. worse.
Well, the quicken off of Coax would have had to be used to give go again to the Scar. Oh no, I would have been lower than you still because you blocked it. So yeah.
Yep.
Which would have been
I mean, this is the Briar game.
This is the Briar. This is the me going second. Seems good.
Although
I had a pretty bad start.
Yep. That's all I can do.
Block 4, take 1, and then 2 and 2.
And then
off of Ironweave.
Oh no! Wait, I still go to 1.
Yeah.
So I have to give you tunic on the.
Oh, okay.
To stay at 4 and then just take 2 and then flick flack here. Although if you turn on, if you have, I need you to brick. Do you brick?
No, we did not brick.
Okay, then yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we have 0 cost, and then built-in go again, and another 4, and then this is definitely
not like this just kills off of like Sonata Ravenous pitch, and then you hit Sonata. Dude, you hit it. If you you still had it, but classic game.
GG.
This is how it was. Which is why Zephyr Needle's good
Brain
here.
Dead deck and Blitz, it seems like pretty
Royal? Maybe I just played Royal Ira, and that's what I have to do.
Royal Ira. What does Ira even do with all those extra cards, though?
I don't know. Maybe maybe we use more. What do we do? We put more razors and snatches in there.
Razors and snatches.
Yes.
If only Ira could run Channel Mount Heroic.
So true, so true. You didn't even play Channel Mount.
I know, I didn't even play it.
Maybe we need to play more buff Ira. Maybe we go Nimblism. Kodachi. We played Nimblism, Kodachi. No, but they block too. It's so bad.
They block too. Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway, perfect timing anyway.
For Ira these days, I think.
We should play this matchup more often if we have some time at the end because it's so fast. Look, we had was perfect time.
And also, I don't look like a fool playing this deck. Like when I play Levy, I for sure look like a fool, but I think this deck I probably played correctly. Could be wrong though.
True. Say goodbye, Titsy.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and watching our last traditional game of Blitz. Thanks also for hanging out during our CC games. Go watch my video with Jimmy if you haven't yet.
True.
That video is pretty sick. I'm really happy to have Jimmy on the team and going ham with Boltyn.
True.
So watch that if you haven't. Like and subscribe if you haven't. If you think we deserve it. If we don't deserve it, then don't.
Now we do deserve it. So you should like and subscribe.
So true, bestie. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll see you either next week or in a video in between now and then. And we'll catch you later.
Peace.
Peace.